We left home on the 16th of May on a new adventure and arrived in France to a very wet, miserable morning. We were hoping for some sun and we found it in our first stop in Belgium. However, as we crossed the border into Luxembourg to refuel the van, the heavens opened again. We didn't hang around, we headed down to southern Germany to Heidelberg in search of the sun. But the rain did not let up and there was evidence of all the floods in southern Germany. It wasn't until we reached our stop in that we actually finally saw some sun, but then disaster struck with the van. Our waste pump had failed. However, I had my toolkit to hand and managed to put a temporary fix on it for the time being. The following morning, we finally managed to reach Eagle's Nest. This was a must-see for Mr. D. And boy, was it worth it. The scenery was spectacular. Welcome back to G&S Travels.
Good morning, people. So you pick us up in Austria and we are in Kufstein. It's a small parking Platz. We stayed here last year when we were on our trip to Scandinavia. And it's a space for 6 vans, although I counted 9 because some were just parked in normal parking spaces. So the plan for today, well, there isn't really a plan. We've decided not to do plans anymore. Too stressful plans. So we're going to have a leisurely breakfast and then I think we're going to head to Mittenwald, which is a Bavarian town. It's meant to be very pretty. We're going to go there and then after that I think it's down to Italy. So I'll go and see if Mr. D's awake. He was snoring his little head off a little while ago, so still early. It's only about 8:30. But if you know me, you know I'm an early riser. So catch you later, guys. We have left Kufstein and we're now heading towards Mittenwald and we have to go via Innsbruck. Oh, it's a nice river there, look. So Innsbruck, we have tried to stay a number of occasions and we could in fact try and stay this time, but we decided to give it a miss at the moment. And we're going to head on to Mittenwald, which is a place we wanted to visit last year, and I think it is on the Romantic Road. I'm not 100% sure, but it is an old ski town, medieval ski town, which is meant to be beautiful. So we'll catch you up later on today, guys, in Mittenwald.
The drive was spectacular. Look at those views. And it wasn't long before we headed back into Germany again. We came across this lovely horse and cart as we entered the town.
Okay, now it says €15. Please select your tariff. Insert coins, insert credit card, press here for counterless payment. So we do a counterless payment. So this is our park up, guys. See them out in the distance? Beautiful. But even nicer is our view. Look at that. That is a stunning view. See the snow up there, mixed up with the sun.
You can hear the birds. Lovely and quiet. Right, time to head up the town then. Right, this is the map and that's where we are, by that little P down there. So Mittenwald is famous for its violin makers. You see that? That's a beautiful violin. Now, UK do a lot of raffles, don't they, and tombolas, but look at this. I hope you can see this through the window. This is one big raffle. Look at all these prices. It doesn't say how much the tickets are, Mr. Doran. No, don't think about it because it's not being drawn until June and we won't be here.
No. Well, that bike, because it's electric bike in the back there.
Mr. D's after the electric bike.
€4,400.
What is?
The electric bike.
4,000 for a used first prize, yeah. Look at
First
that.
prize.
There's some prizes in there, isn't there? Gosh. So it's €10 a ticket and all the profits are going to the local fire brigade. Brilliant. Everywhere you go, the buildings are painted. Just amazing. Lots of cafes. All the food's making me hungry. This is the church. Let's see if we can go and have a look. Wow. Oh my goodness, guys, look at this church inside. Look at the ceilings. That is pretty something. So guys, this is the Catholic Church of St Peter and Paul in Mittenwald. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So we've stopped in a baker's shop. Big sacks of flour for sale over there, and they make all of their own produce here by the looks of things. Did you enjoy your coffee and cake?
I did. Our apple strudel was lovely.
Good. And that's very nice. We're sporting a very nice t-shirt there.
Gino's Travels, our very own merch.
Yeah, enjoy. That's one big cake mixer in there. Yeah, it's a great shop.
4 o'clock in the morning working in there.
Yeah. Not letting the weather get our spirits down, we continued our tour of this lovely town. So we walked down to the river, about 5 minutes walk from the Stellplatz,
And this is the River Isar. And it's a beautiful colour, as you can see. It's very fast flowing at the moment, and that's because of the amount of rain there's been. Look at that. It does look pretty though.
We're standing on the bridge, and this is the River Isar behind us. Now the water is a glorious blue colour, and we've seen this as we've been driving along the last couple of days. We've seen this river, Blue River, as we've been driving along, but we've never been in a position to stop and film it.
And it's very beautiful, but it has just started raining again, so we're going to head back to the van.
Yeah, definitely.
We had a lovely night's quiet sleep, and the next morning we were up reasonably early and spent a little while watching the cable car coming down from the mountain. See if you can spot it. All too soon it was time to leave to continue our journey. We had decided to head down to Italy and cross over the Brenner Pass. Unfortunately, once again the weather was against us. The driving conditions weren't brilliant, and we got caught up in quite a lot of traffic. But at least it gave us time to admire the stunning views. It also gave me time to catch up doing some editing for the next vlog. The traffic soon began to move again, and it wasn't long before we crossed over into Italy. We finally managed to reach our park up, which was in Trento, where I was met by a funny man who kept waving his hands around. And it had finally stopped raining.
So guys, we made it to Italy. We are in Trento, northern Italy. Just swinging the camera around. It's warm. It's about 22 degrees, but very stormy. As you can see with those black clouds up there. Threats of rain any minute. We're in what they call a sosta, and it's 21 euros, but basically it's a campsite as such, because you've got all your amenities and showers, toilets, etc. It's fully gated, you can see. Gate up there, fully secure, and we've got passes to get in. We're about 15 minutes from the town itself, which we'll probably venture into tomorrow. There's a helicopter overhead. Oh, you can see that helicopter. And there we go. So we're just going to have a cup of tea. We arrived here about 45 minutes ago. We drove the Brenner Pass, which was beautiful scenery. However, it was absolutely raining galore. So hopefully the footage came out. You would have seen it if it has. And there is Mr. D. Made a cup of tea, got some biscuits. We've got the chairs out.
We are in the area Sosta Camper Fersina.
There you go. That's where we are, guys. So I'm now going to sit down and enjoy our cup of tea. Mr. D!
We're in the middle of a hail thunderstorm.
You said we'll come to Italy and get some sunshine!
Oh, let's sell the van and go back to Egypt.
What the hell is going on?
I really don't know. It's shocking. Everywhere we've been, it's rained. It's shocking.
You promised me we'd be going somewhere hot.
Oh, I know. Well, if we're going south, we would do. Go to Italy, get hot weather. No. It's like every other country we've been so far this week, rainy.
I'm not happy.
Nor am I.
I want to go home with this rate.
Well, I'm not that unhappy. We'll just have to have a glass of wine.
Yeah, let's get the wine out.
Well, the rain did clear up and we had a lovely night's sleep. We woke up the next morning to bright sunshine. Unfortunately, Mr. D received a phone call from Ireland with some very bad news. We weren't expecting this on our journey, so we were totally unprepared. We had some big decisions to make. We needed to head to a large town where there would be good transport links so Mr. D could fly back to Ireland at a moment's notice. I'm going to leave this week's vlog here. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next week.